How to avoid mistakes in order to succeed on the piano. Many people think that mistakes don't matter, but they actually do. I will talk about it right in a moment. My name is Aaron Pilsan. I'm an international concert pianist, so I have a lot of experience with mistakes, but also on how to avoid them. I'm here in New York City, practicing here on this wonderful Boston piano. Just about to leave for the airport actually, so I thought I'll do this video right now. First of all, what are mistakes? The obvious mistakes are if you play a so-called wrong note in a piece. For example, if you have an A major chord, right, this kind of thing, and you play one note which is not A major, then it's wrong. So it's a note that was not intended by the composer. And let me give you my opinion on mistakes first of all. Of course, it's important to play the right music first of all over the right notes. What do I mean by that? Every composer had their intention, right? Their style requires different gestures, different kinds of playing the piece. And there's always a meaning behind it, right? Some emotion. And it's important that we really bring that out first. If there is a wrong note with that, sometimes, in my opinion, it doesn't matter so much. And it's also preferable over the version which has no wrong notes, but doesn't play the emotions that are in the piece. Of course, the best is no mistakes plus emotions and the meaning behind the piece. That's the ideal. That's why I make this video. Because let's say you already have the great interpretation, you also want to play without mistakes, then you should follow these few simple steps here in this video. First of all, you need to practice for it. If you don't set it as a goal for yourself, you'll never reach it. If you always say, yeah, you know, mistakes are not so important, etc., you will never play clean. Yeah, as you can see, it's mostly a mindset problem. You have to really set yourself the highest possible standards if you want to succeed with also clean playing. That being said, you have to make it a target in your daily practice. Then it's very important that you think ahead in music. So of course, in the beginning, you will learn the notes. You have to learn what, you know, the music is all about, etc. So in the beginning you cannot really think ahead, but once you really know the piece and probably after you've memorized it, you should already start thinking a few bars ahead while you play. So on the one hand you have to think ahead 1, 2 bars, sometimes a line or even a page or even a half a piece. At the same time you have to control the action that is happening right now, and you have to check with your ears what has happened in the past. So you need to live in different times, so to say, but the most important for avoiding mistakes is to think ahead and imagine what you play before you actually do so, right? Not just playing anything, but really thinking ahead, what will come, imagining it, feeling it, and then playing it. That brings me to the execution part, because mostly of it, of course, is referred to proper technique. I talk about technique in general in many other of my videos, but here I want to highlight 2 aspects about clean playing that I think are very important, which I just found for myself. What helped me a lot is to think that I play each note in the middle of the key, right? So that you don't play sloppy somewhere at the side, you know, but that you actually play it exactly in the middle. Like, you imagine there's a point here, and that you really play each key there. That's super important for me. And that helped me a lot to really make my playing much cleaner. Also that you're very careful with your pedal, because first of all you need to play clean before adding pedal. Often the pedal is a tool to actually you know, cover up what is not there and what is not right. So that should not be the case. You should play the notes first and add the pedal consciously because you want it, not because you're covering something up. Because you know, it's like ketchup, you know, it's sometimes good as a sauce, but if you do it all over the salad, it's probably not so good. So you need to dose it in the right way and to use it as a tool for expression, not for something to cover up your insecurities. And the last thing is that, you know, we have so many nerve endings here in front of our fingertips. We should really use that. There's so many nerve endings here in these fingertips, it's really incredible. You really have to start feeling the keys with your fingertips. You know, the sensational part is much more important than the watching part. Many people try to avoid mistakes with their eyes, but that's not good. You should really start feeling everything with your hands, grabbing the keys and feeling the distance. You can even practice with closed eyes sometimes, That's super important. That's something that I would recommend when it comes to playing clean. That being said, if you want to learn how you can perfectly execute your pieces so that you don't make any mistakes, if you have to play an audition, if you have to play at a competition, or if you just want to play for your friends and not fail every time you present something, then you should sign up for a free lesson with me at aaronpilson.com/academy, where we will look exactly what the issue is, why you play wrong notes, because it can be something different for every person. You might be tensed, you might just have the wrong approach to practice. So we will find out exactly together what it is that is holding you back, so we can then work out a plan that will help you to succeed with your piano playing. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm heading to the airport now, so thank you again and see you again in the next video.